Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is a short video regarding using Microsoft Forms for assessment. Uh, I was asked to record this video by our Deputy Dean Academic Affairs because I mentioned that I use these forms as a backup for a quiz in my course PD2. In fact, I tried several other options like Google Forms and also Class Marker, but then I choose Microsoft Forms because our students they have the official emails of our students are on live.com. So we will start. Then first we'll go to Microsoft Forms. Make sure, please, that you are logging in using your uh, official email of IIUM, not your personal email. Here we can see that under My Forms, we have two options. The first one is a new form, the second one is a new quiz. You need to choose the new quiz because new form, though, is not graded. You cannot uh, add grades, but in a new quiz you can add points. So we'll click new quiz, and then you can start to add questions. We have several types of the question, multiple choices, MCQs, text, or even other like file upload. We will see, starting for example with the with titling. So first titling the assessment. Let's say end semester exam of pharmacotherapeutics. Here you can copy and paste the instruction in the final exam forms. How many question, what the student should do, all the instruction can be here. And then you can start to add. Let's start, for example, with short essay. So, of course, it's advisable for you to be prepared with your question first, and then you can take copy and paste. So this is the first question, for example, and under the answer, it's better to choose long answer. Although this is a short essay, but the answer is usually considered as long from Microsoft Form perspective. Also, you need to take is required. How many marks for this? You need to state whether 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's saved. If you want to add another question, short essay also, instead of clicking add also another one for text, just you can copy and then it will be duplicated. And you replace your question with another one, whatever is it. Also, you have the option whether to make it required or optional and short or long answer. Another options that usually is used, which is multiple choices. You can add as much options as you want. 3, 4, there is no limitation how many options you need. Also, you can go and copy and paste your question and also your options. Then you can choose your correct answer. Here you have also another option to choose multiple answer. So not only one correct answer, you can add one more than one uh, answer. Here under each options, you can write a message for the students when they answer. But usually this is not advisable in the final assessment in summative assessment, but this is for formative assessment. You can add a message for the students when they, for example, click this option, the yes, correct answer, good job, etc. And also same way you can duplicate as much as you want the questions. One of the good options that I believe it's required is to choose shuffling the options. This may reduce the sharing answer among students. We need to change to one point here, and whether it's multiple or only one uh, answer. So after preparing your question, also another one, I think for open book, another style of question you can add file upload. So once you create one to file upload, so the Microsoft will create a new folder in your OneDrive. So all the files that will be uploaded by the students will you can see in your OneDrive. So click continue, and here, for example, so you can say, please upload your assignment or whatever is the question. And you can choose how many files the students can upload and what is the maximum size of the files to be uploaded. So after finishing the styling the exam, you can go to the setting of the exam itself. So first of all, of course, you need to untick this one, which is will show the results automatically after answering. So if you didn't uh, turn off this one, so the students can immediately see after submitting, immediately see whether their answer were correct or not. This is important one. Who can fill out these forms? Please choose only people in my organization. So because of that, you need to ask the students to log in also using their official IIUM email. And option always click record the name, and also one response per person is allowed. Uh, Here you can see whether you want to still receive response or not. You can put starting date like an Alim and end date. The minimum time you can choose here is 15 minutes, at least 15 minutes, from for example 2 p.m. to 2:50. You can have the option, which is I believe also required, to shuffle the question. You can lock one question, for example, question number one will be locked. And this is the message you can customize once the students submitted their answer. So what is the message that will appear for the students? This notification either, and this should be untick also, this will send an email for the students showing their response. And the other one, get email whenever any students answer your uh, questions. So let's see how this will appear. Just you can click preview, and it will show you how this will appear for the student either using computer or their mobile phone. If they are using mobile phone, it will appear like this. One of the disadvantages actually is that all the questions will appear in one page, even if you add 20, 30, whatever. Uh, the solution for this one is to add sections. So if you add sections, for example, you will make one section for MCQs and another sections for a short essay. In this way, each section will appear in one page. But once you choose this one, you will have here one disadvantage, which is you cannot shuffle the questions. So the question will appear as you entered, as you key in, and section by section. So let's go, for example, the one I use for this is a mock quiz when I first tried this platform. This I required first, and this is a fixed one. It's not shuffled. So the first question is the matric number. Although when they look in using their official email, automatically this will record their name and uh, matric number. But still, just to be in the safe side, I add the matric number. And here I put the time and also the date, and I choose to shuffle the question. This is also again the preview how the students will see the quiz. Now after the students submitting their answer, so immediately you will have the response here. So for each question, you will see how many students answer. Again, this is just a mock quiz. So how many one answer? A very good options in this one is if you go back to the questions. For example, for the first one, you can see that the correct answer is gentamicin. So 120 students answer gentamicin. Let's say, for example, by mistake, I put the correct answer is gentamicin, and this is not true. So amoxicillin should be the correct answer. So once I change the answer, automatically the response will be changed. Okay, you can see that this will be now defined or identified as the correct answer, and this is incorrect answer. This is very good when any mistake happen when you prepare your questions. Now another important one is you can immediately export the result using Excel sheet. Just can click open. So you can see here the time they started, the completion time, the email of the students, the official email of the students, and name matrix. And here's the question, my question number one, which was the matrix number. This feedback, if you choose to this, if to give feedback. This is the total point out of 5, meaning their students mark, and here the details. Each student, what was each student answer. So we can easily just copy and paste the total marks and upload to the system of continuous assessment or the final exam assessment. Uh, uh, Themes also, you can choose one of the themes, and these will change the appearance for the students. Also, whatever you did is you can see that it's automatically saved. You don't need to click save every. So this is the question again, and this is the response. You can see all the time, and you will buy, and this everything is now saved to your Microsoft account under My Forms. This also, if anybody using Microsoft Teams, you can choose under Microsoft Teams to add a quiz, and automatically you will see these forms under your account in the Microsoft Teams. Okay. Uh, I think this is all the information. It's very simple. It's almost similar to Google Forms, but it has some advantages over it because we are from the same organization with the students. One of them is exporting the results immediately as Excel sheets. So that's all from my side. Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum.